I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. T.G. Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Shit. I kind of get one here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me, one more time.
Right.
We good now?
Because
Hey y'all, what's up, it's your girl here, MJ Zania. Welcome to the channel. So I just heard, well, we all just heard that Drake's mansion had got shot up. I'm gonna play both of these videos for you, the one about Drake mansion getting shot up and also the Weeknd's mansion getting shot up. I think a lot of people are missing out the Weeknd. They keep focusing on Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar diss track song Not Like Us, it did had Drake's place on it.
Strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us.
So I think a lot of people are putting their focus on Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar and Drake are going back and forth, but there's more to it. We'll discuss it after I show these two videos of Drake and the Weeknd's mansion, the news outlet talking about how both the houses got shot up. So let me play this for you guys.
Live at the scene in the Bridle Path this afternoon, where there was just a brief news conference with police. What's the latest, Raheem?
Michelle and Nathan, good afternoon. Yes, police did just provide a very recent update. There are still many questions, as you would imagine, with this being very early on in the investigation. There's still a very large police and media presence here. You'd expect that with the amount of public interest in this case. The shooting, police do confirm, took place right in front of Drake's residence. They have not confirmed a motive. However, they do say that they are aware of an altercation and a feud, ongoing feud that is, between Drake and another rapper. You can see police tape strung across the courtyard of this multi-million-dollar mansion in Toronto's Bridle Path neighborhood, the home belonging to Canadian rapper Drake, now a crime scene in a police investigation.
I cannot confirm if Drake was home at the time the incident occurred, but I can tell you that we are in contact with his team and they are cooperating.
Officers were called for reports of a shooting just after 2 Tuesday morning in the area of Park Lane Circle and Post Road.
If you ever had the opportunity to drive past Drake's residence, you'll notice that there are gates and there are walls and there is sort of strategically placed trees, etc., to provide security. And there are also uniformed security guards at the residence.
A man who is not Drake was found at the scene suffering from serious but non-life-threatening injuries, and he was taken to hospital.
That person was working apparently as a security guard at the residence. He was standing outside of the gates in front of the residence when the shooting occurred.
The shooting comes in the wake of an escalating rap feud between Drake and fellow artist Kendrick Lamar. While their rival relationship dates back years, it resurfaced last October in the form of a diss track. That continued this March and escalated over the weekend, with both rappers making serious, unsubstantiated claims about the other.
They'll be scouring all the online postings to see if anybody made any untoward or violent threats towards Drake or anybody that works for Drake or his residence. These are the things that they'll be looking at.
Police say a suspect fled the area of Drake's home in a vehicle, but have not released any description. In this luxury neighborhood, there are obviously a number of surveillance videos outside many of the residents. In fact, police confirmed to us that they have obtained surveillance video which captures the actual shooting. And so we asked them, if you have that security video, why haven't you released any suspect or vehicle information? They say right now they're working through video quality information details. And so until they have that, they will not release any of that information. Reporting live, I'm Raheem Ladani. Nathan and Michelle, I'll send it back to you both in studio.
Thank you, Raheem.
Breaking news. news, a security guard has been shot in Encino, and we now know the home has ties to the artist The Weeknd. Scott Reif live in Air 7 HD with details. Scott.
Yep, Rachel, this is the home in question. Now, you see the emblem there on the basketball court. That's a record label of The Weeknd. And then you see the guard shack. You see a chair that's toppled over, and then you see what appear to be evidence markers. Those could be shell casings. We don't know for sure. We can't tell with our camera, but we can tell they're investigating in the back of the home. LAPD officers are here. About 2:45 this morning, there was a shooting. The security guard was shot, transported. Condition is unknown, so it's unclear right now if the security guard was shot during some sort of attempted robbery or burglary into the home, or if that security guard had been targeted here. We'll open up a little bit out of this shot and show you. It's reportedly a $12 million home that is believed to be owned by a music industry executive with ties to The Weeknd. So right now, LAPD officers are investigating. Again, we have no information yet on the security guard except for he was shot and transported to the hospital.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7.
Now, I want y'all to see something. This was last week with The Weeknd, all right? Pay close attention. And if you look down here, this is 22 hours, right? Okay. Why is it down here? People are saying, now they're coming over here to see this. It makes you look at Drake's house getting shot at differently. Drake put a bag on XO while XO returned the favor today. Drake got those owls flying around right now. California is definitely not a safe place to live right now. Drake in his OVO camp is looking a little suspect. So I want to bring that out. So a lot of people are saying they're not looking at Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar pretty much Drake already, and he won the battle. According to the people who's out here, he done won the battle. I've seen people doing memes of of Drake already losing, and RIP to him. So that they're trying to go off on off of Kendrick Lamar. They're trying to prove that it's Kendrick. To them, they're trying to prove that it's Kendrick Lamar that's doing this. I don't believe that, and I didn't believe that at first, but I did hear people were talking about The Weeknd. So we're going to dive into that a little bit. Why do people think that is The Weeknd? So this is Rolling Stone. It says, why is everyone beefing with Drake? So I'll put a link in the description of this so you can read the other ones. This is the one about Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, The Weeknd, Ja Morant, Nav, j.cole, Travis Scott, and Kanye West. I don't know about j.cole. I'm not sure why they put him in. I guess because he did mention him in the push-up. So, okay. So, yeah, we're going to focus on The Weeknd. We're going to read this. It says, bad blood between Drake and The Weeknd has been brewing for much of The Weeknd's career. Remember that. It started when Drake first posted songs by then unknown R&B crooner on his OVO blog back in 2010. The pair will go on to have a fruitful creative relationship at first, appearing on each other's projects at a moment in time when both were reaching new heights in their respective careers. As the story goes, Drake wanted to sign The Weeknd to his label OVO, whereas The Weeknd wanted to make his own path. After The Weeknd ultimately resigned to Republic in 2012, the two were seldom seen publicly, though any rumors of tension seemed to be quelled as Drake rapped on 2020's Only You freestyle that the boy that sound like the same on Thriller, you know that's been my igga. We just had to fix things, family. 16, we can't split up. And yet, here we are. The Weeknd appeared on several Future and Metro tracks, most pointedly all to myself, where he alludes to the OVO situation with the line, I thank God that I never signed my life away. He also takes aim at Drake's associates with the line, they could never diss my brothers, baby, when they got leaks in their operation, and the particularly vicious bar, there's suitors making TikToks. So this one here is back in 2023, Drake name drops The Weeknd on a new song that sparks this debate. So remember, they said it started back in October. It's not just Kendrick Lamar, it's a list of people. I mean, that's why I said I couldn't keep up with it. There was so much going on. So that's why I briefly went over all the people who he having this with. So right here, I'm gonna read this part for you guys. On Way, The Weeknd does appear on for all of that. All right, so it says One Way, The Weeknd does appear on All for That Dogs. However, is in the lyrics. In the second half of the record, the song All the Parties contains lyrics that reference him directly. My bitches be playing PED and them. The shorties only listen to The Weeknd. The exact meaning behind the lyrics is still up for debate, but some jump immediately to it being a diss. Others pointed out that PED is a deeper cut for many Drake's fans and still has closer connection to the rapper artistically. Even then, though, it gets into the long-running rumors of beef between P&D and The Weeknd dating back to their time at OVO. Check out the entire song below. So we're gonna get really into it now. So The Weeknd linked to shooting at Drake's home speculation runs wild. So people are becoming aware of it, that it's not Kendrick Lamar. Is most likely The Weeknd. Probably not him personally. Maybe he has somebody else in who's around him. Probably did it, but that's just a rumor. That's just hearsay. We don't know for sure. All right, we're gonna read this entirely. Let me get my voice together. A security guard was injured in a shooting outside Drake's home in Toronto on Tuesday, May 7th. The shooting happened amid Drake's highly publicized beef with Kendrick Lamar, but fans wondered if the incident was connected to the Canadian star's issue with The Weeknd. Social media sleuths believe the shooting at Drake's mansion was retaliation for an April shooting at The Weeknd's manager's Cash XO's home. Weeks before the shooting, Drake dissed The Weeknd and Cash XO on the song Push Ups. Drake responded to The Weeknd's jabs from Future and Metro Boomin all to myself. Yeah, I'm the sixth god. I'm the fort runner, y'all. Y'all Igga manager was Chubb's little blunt runner, claimed that six and you boys ain't even coming from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able breed out here tricking. We do forbid. I think it's shit. We do forbid. He doing it for Igga. Drake rap. Much like the incident at Drake's mansion, a security guard was shot at Cash XO's home in Los Angeles on April the 29th. Police searched for 3 suspects in their investigation. The 37-year-old victim said his attackers wore hoodies and surgical masks. The shooting at Drake's home took place around 2 a.m. on Tuesday. One suspect fled the scene. Authorities said the victim was still in serious condition at local hospital. A representative for Drake's confirmed he was unharmed in the shooting. The rep and police did not reveal if he was at home when gunfire erupted on Tuesday morning. I cannot confirm if Drake was home at the time the incident occurred, but I can tell you that we are in contact with his team and they are cooperating, Inspector Paul told reporters. I don't know who this guy is. Krozak says cops cannot speak to a motive behind the shooting. Police already collected video evidence capturing the incident, but were dealing with video quality issues. So it says, I don't know who this is, Truth Podcast. The shooting has nothing to do with Kendrick. The Weeknd's manager Cash XO's mansion was shot at last week by OVO, and a security guard ended up getting shot. And the Weeknd's people, XO, reportedly spent the block at Drake's mansion. OVO and XO are war allegedly. The Weeknd said they are shooters doing TikToks. Drake said they ran from the 6 and dissed Cash. Then he came back and said ain't real shooter all the way. Cash house get shot up. Then Drake house get shot up. And you dumb eagles think it's Kendrick? So this is what I'm saying. People are not believing this. Is the shooting at Drake's home retaliation? The Weeknd's manager's home was shot up here in LA last week after Drake dissed him. These two shootings sounds like Canadian beef. The Weeknd's manager's mansion gets shot at last week, then Drake's mansion gets shot at this week. Everybody blame Kendrick. I need y'all to put y'all thinking caps on. All while rap beef is going on, we got 2 shootings involving the Weeknd's manager and near Drake's crib. Toronto beef is brewing simultaneously. I had no idea the Weeknd was gang affiliated. In no time, Drake will retire too. Isn't there a better way to resolve this? Stop the violence, aim the guns at JT instead. What? Child, okay. You said stop the violence, but you said aim the guns at JT instead. Okay. So y'all hear that, right? So a lot of people is not believing that it's Drake. That's what I said. I didn't feel like it was Drake either. But I mean, I'm sorry, it wasn't Kendrick Lamar, excuse me. A lot of people feeling that it's not Kendrick Lamar. They feel like it's The Weeknd. So I am going to play a little clip of this because it's kind of funny that 2 days ago somebody brought this out, Drake versus The Weeknd. So this is a complete beef breakdown. I'm gonna play for you guys, and if you want to go check out this person, is Blux, and you can go see the whole video for yourself. I'm gonna play this video for you guys.
Subscribe. Love ya. The feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar escalated with each passing hour. What initially began between them has now dragged in two Canadian artists, Drake and The Weeknd, into the hip-hop rivalry. Whose side are you on? Dive into the full story courtesy of Blux.
This Drake and The Weeknd beef is a lot deeper than anyone could have thought. Referring to XO, which consists of Nav, Belly, and Cash. Drake is pretty much dogging them for blowing up and then abandoning Toronto. Nav, I still love you, don't shoot the messenger. Now the second half are shots at The Weeknd's manager, Cash XO. Cash must spend a lot of time flying out the homies versus chicks, I guess, I don't know. But the real question is, why is Drake and The Weeknd beefing in the first place? Well, a long time ago, Noah 40 Shabib, Drake's producer, discovered The Weeknd out of nowhere. And despite The Weeknd having little to no following, 40 took a chance and showed Drake. Drake loved his raw talent and took him under his wing. So much that he had The Weeknd contribute to at least 5 songs on Take Care, Shop For Me, True Love, The Ride, Practice, and Cameras and Good Ones Go. Everybody thought that The Weeknd was gonna sign to OVO. Drake and his team assumed it was only a matter of time, which would have made OVO hundreds of millions of dollars. Then out of nowhere, he signed to Republic Records. And Drake responded with this: "You won't get away with just a thank you. You owe me a favor." And then after that, the relationship went silent for almost 7 years. Until Drake dropped the song called Finesse, where he makes several references to Bella Hadid, which is The Weeknd's ex-girlfriend. Now, The Weeknd would go on to drop Lost in Fire, and a lot of people feel like this was a response and a sneak diss to Drake himself. Then Drake put the ego aside and would go and squash the beef by saying this:
"That we probably wasted 7 years not communicating with each other when we had something beautiful going on. You know, like OVO XO still could have been a thing."
But that would all change when The Weeknd sided with Metro and Kendrick on We Don't Trust You. And the craziest part about all this is what The Weeknd confessed on All To Myself. "They could never diss my brothers, baby, when they got leaks in their operation. I thank God I never signed my life away." The Weeknd knew the leak was coming the entire time. Man, this shit is deep and Kendrick has yet to drop.
Is this The Weeknd's biggest mistake of his career? Well, back in 2010, before he really was the Weeknd we know today, Drake was the bigger artist and he was using his platform to shine light on young Abel. The Weeknd was really up next, and Drake wanted to sign him, but I guess The Weeknd had bigger plans for himself because he passed up on signing to Drake's record label, OVO, and he partnered with Republic Records. This started the downfall of their relationship. The once brothers now became rivals. At this time, many people were saying The Weeknd made a big mistake by not signing to Drake. But think about it, what has Drake done for his own artists on OVO? All he really has is Party, and Party is nowhere near The Weeknd's level. That's why The Weeknd said on Metro and Future's new album, "I thank God that I never signed my life away." Because let's be honest guys, his career would look completely different if he signed to Drake. But why is The Weeknd taking shots at Drake now? Like I've been saying, it feels like the whole industry is teaming up on Drake and Metro is the one coordinating it all. But things are about to get scary. Because remember when Drake said, "If I press this red button, dog, everybody heaven gated? Press this red button, dog, and everything forever changes." I think we all agree. Drake, it's time to hit that red button. I'm Suspense. And if you didn't know, now you know.
Without this man, Drizzy motherfucking Drake, there'd be no motherfucking Weeknd, there'd be no XO. So please, make some fucking noise for my mentor, my brother, and my friend, Drizzy motherfucking Drake. Yes.
Alright, so if y'all want to go see the rest of that video, it is Blux, BLUX. I'll let you see who, show you like a picture or something of their channel, and let you guys see who it is. Go check them out, their YouTube, if you want to see the rest of the video. I played 3 minutes of it so you guys can see. This has nothing, it's bigger. It's bigger than Kendrick, it's bigger than Weeknd. It's actually Metro behind it. That's why I gave y'all a list of names. The news is trying to point the finger at Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, Kendrick has beef as well, real beef, not fake beef like what Sukihana doing over there. But yes, it's real beef that's been brewing for a long time, and Metro Boomin, like they said in this video, is behind it. Rolling Stone. I will say I think J.Cole will now probably be a part of this, but J.Cole kind of like left it alone. He didn't want to get involved in this, and I see why now, because now it involved in shooting. So yet again, here's the list of the people that's going up against him. You're gonna keep hearing these names over and over and over. All right, so keep that in mind. And yes, Kanye West is another one. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on all of this? For me, with all of these beefs, it's like I said, they've been brewing over a while. I talked about the Nicki Minaj and the Megan Thee Stallion one. I talked about that. The next one I am going to be talking about is Sukihana. I don't think that is a real beef. That's the next one I'm going to talk about, and a little bit briefly of Taylor Swift as well. She had a diss track towards Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Like Cat Williams said, this is the year of exposure.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
I don't know how to put this to you guys. This is the year of exposure, which means beef. We also cannot forget about Beyonce. Beyonce had a revenge album against the country industry. If you guys did not know, the reason why Beyonce went country, she knew that those people over there didn't want to accept her in that area. So she pretty much said, haha, I don't have a country album, but this is a Beyonce album, and it's going to be on y'all country billboard, which it did. It made the billboards over in the countries in the Hot 100s. So yeah, this is the year of exposure. This is the year of beefs. This is the year of, get back at that person. That's basically what it is. This exposed a lot of people. So I'm here. I'm enjoying it. I just hope that nobody gets hurt. But as we see, it's getting there. But let me know what y'all thoughts down below in the comment area. As for now, I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Sharing all their money got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps, my hump, my hump, my hump. My humps, they got you.